Come here, Paradox. Come here. Come here right now. You put the memory leak back in. You put it back in. You bastards. You sons of bitches. You did it. You put it back in. This hurts my eyes. This camera has a ring light on it, by the way. I'm hurting my eyes to do this. To do this meme, okay? Guys, they put the memory leak back in. I swear to God they did. I got the same crash. My Streamlabs closed. My browser closed. It all closed. They put it back in. The bastards. Those motherfuckers. They put it back in. Look at me. Oh, Paradox. 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 I went a little Trump there for a second. Paradox. You put the memory leak back in. We heard you like memory leaks. Yeah, I bet you did. I bet you did hear that. I guess we're down patching. I guess we're gonna down patch, chat. They put it back in. Can you believe they saw my video and they were like, mods, put that back in. Can you believe that? We're down patching, okay? We gotta do what we gotta do, alright? This is the way of the world. What was the previous patch? Was it 1.16.1? Is that the previous patch? I think it was, right? Oh. Oh, I think the YouTube stream is cooked, unfortunately. Oh my god. What is this? What is happening? Okay, this is streaming. Okay, well, we'll have to put the thumbnail back on. Fun. Send this over to the other chat. Alright, well, I mean, I guess... What the hell is the name of the fucking stream? Okay, no, we're good. I'm sorry. I'm getting raged. I'm sorry. Okay, we're back on the YouTube stream is up. Okay, that's good. Because YouTube is frustrating where when the stream ends on YouTube, it just destroys the whole stream. You can't, like, resume it like with Twitch. But yeah, okay, we're playing on the old patch now. I can't believe it. I can't believe they did the same thing again. What are they doing, bro? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Well, we can play on we can play on the old patch. It's no big deal. Where game? We're opening the game. Okay, I had to down patch, so we had down on the old patch. It's coming up. I just like, at least we have an old patch to go back to that isn't so bad. But we'll see what I'm gonna wait and see if Paradox wants to make that announcement of like, hey, so we put another memory leak in, by the way. Emergency patch needed. Well, I mean, to be fair, not really. You don't really need an emergency patch per se, because actually you can just down patch 1.16.1. I got a message Christo though. You guys know Count Christo? Count Christo. He asked me to let him know when the game is stable, because he was like, I saw your rant video. He was like, let me know the game is stable. I told him actually they did patch the memory leak out. I'm gonna go let him know real quick that actually they put the memory leak back in. Just let him know. You asked me to let you know when the GIGACHD cons of the Steppe DLC is stable. I told you the memory leak was patched out. That was correct. New patch just came out today. The memory leak is back. Down patch to 1.16.1 if you want stability. I heckin' love Paradox. Hey, but what you see, maybe it's a me issue. Maybe it's a me issue, Copium. Maybe it's a me issue. What's up, Boogie, by the way? Maybe it's a me issue, chat. You never know. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not, though. And this is the exact same crash we were having the other patch where it was memory leaking. It is what it is. What we can always do is if we ever have days where the game just crashes and we can't play it, then we definitely can always just go and work on the mod, right? I had something similar once, fixed the proper version, but the next version that was pushed reintroduced it again because someone else was working on the old version file and pushed it. Damn. It's kind of sad. It's a little bit sad, yeah, but it's okay though. It's okay. It's, you know, it happens, right? I mean, no one's perfect. Victor PC components, yes. Oh, bro. When the release patch came out and I could not stream the game, I did everything I could to fix it on my end. Here's how I know it wasn't anything on my end. Victoria 3 could run for 12 hours, nothing would happen. Hoi 4 could run for, like, you know, 4 hours, nothing would happen. Like, there, you know, you might get the occasional crash, but that's every Paradox game. But no, like, closing all of my stuff on my computer, okay? I could run anything on my computer, like normal, my editing software. I could record, I could stream with other games. I did test streams on a different Twitch account that you guys don't know about in order to see if things would crash, okay? Like, everything worked fine, except CK3. So you know it was CK3's problem, and that's why I said with very high confidence it was a memory leak. When you know it, 2 days after the rant video, patch notes, memory leak fixed. I'm like, yeah, of course. Yeah, because I tested that shit. But yeah, whatever. I'm not, it's, I know it wasn't me, okay, I know. But we just downpatched 1.16.1, no big deal. Below Prussian Productions. There you go. Okay, let's see if, can we play this file on the old patch and have everything weird happen? We might have to restart the, like, we have to restart our playthrough, but let's see if anything weird happens. Hopefully not, hopefully things are normal. Let's see, is everything okay? Yeah, it looks okay. The names are back to normal, but that's alright. Cool. We are now on a stable patch. That feels good. Fun fact, horse racing is very popular in Mongolia. You don't say. Right, we were just about to take this land off of our herders. Let's do that. We're gonna get rid of these. I think we were going to change our successor to Boyruk, right? We did that last time as well. This guy does not want to be obedient. We'll fix him in a minute. You can get replaced with my heir. That's actually pretty cool. But yeah, okay. I'm not nearly as pissed about this memory leak because we have a stable patch to go back to. The reason why I was so pissed with the other one was because that was the only release patch. So I was like, bro, I guess I could play on the early access patch, but that feels a little bit weird because there were a lot of bugs in that I don't want to, you know, mess with. But yeah, we're good now. I think we have to wait until the Gurid... Oh, he did die. Okay. We beat 13k. He has mostly IR and Light Horseman, both of which we counter. But the terrain is going to be difficult. Oh no, Kashmir is... Never mind, we just get right into Kashmir. We're good. Never mind, this is easy. Yeah, here we come. We just need to get 2k prestige. Although, this guy's about to die, so... Who cares about having... cares about losing fame, right? Because he's about to die anyway. Let's get in there. Yeah, okay. Not a memory leak. Just a regular crash. Now this I'll be fair. This could be because we went down patch on the same save file. There could be some weird stuff happening there. That's probably not something to get pissed about, because that was like new, playing on a different patch than what the save file started on. Like, fair enough. Okay. Yeah, that wasn't a memory leak though. That's fine. That's just a regular crash. We accept regular crashes in this household because they're known to happen and it's okay. I'm coping. Heavy cope on that one. Huge cope. It's okay, guys. It wasn't a memory leak crash, so it's okay. Bro, the paradoxical allegations, they worsen the more that I give excuses for crashes. Secret delivery telling you no. Yeah, exactly. But look, like I mentioned in the rant video, a standard crash is no big deal. It's those horrific memory leak crashes that I really don't like. Yeah, huge copium, heavy copium, like the military grade. Although I guess that actually means low quality, so like luxury grade, noble grade, highest grade copium, right into the veins. All right, well. If we get another crash, we're working on the Turkic flavor mod. Sorry, we're just I guess we're not gaming if we get another crash. We're gonna work on the mod, I guess then. I mean, I'm down to do it, so why not, right? That's funny though. That's real funny. A ton of Landless crash still, not gonna lie as well. Would love a health team, kind of like the Custodian team without health. Yeah, the Solaris Custodian team was a really smart idea. They should do for CK3 as well. We're all just abused housewives. That's true. True. Industrial strength copium, yeah. The good stuff. The stuff you give soldiers that have been shot in Vietnam. Oh, the good stuff. Although maybe they get the bad stuff. I don't know actually. Do they give them the good stuff or do they give them the bad stuff? I couldn't tell you. It's so funny though. They fix it and I'm like, good job, Paradox. You did it. You fixed the memory leak. And then the next patch after they put it back in. That's so good. I am going to say that recent crash though is probably because we're playing on the old patch, like a new patch save file on the old patch is probably kind of sus, right? Let me look at the other features of the new patch. Let me see if maybe I did miss the memory leak introduction. Sorry, that's something in my throat. Doesn't look like it. I don't see anything about I don't see anything about you know, about adding a memory leak. Oh well. It is what it is. We almost done loading. Getting there. Long loading times definitely were a thing that came with the DLC, but oh well. By the way, chat, we're doing a since you're all here waiting for the game to load, we're doing a variety stream on Friday. Okay, and I want to know what people want me to play because like I can pick the game, but I think what we're gonna turn like Friday variety gaming into, I guess you can call it Fan Friday. Let's turn it into like whenever people ask me to play a game, like let's make it into that's the day that I actually do play the game that you guys asked me to play. The thing is that I don't want to make it like an official vote kind of thing. I want to make it like you guys give me suggestions and I'm gonna pick the game because I don't want to be forced to play something I don't want to play. But like, you know, start giving the suggestions, I guess, if you want. Some people have been asking for Bannerlord for a long time, but I don't really want to play Bannerlord. That'd be so fun to play CK2 for variety. So true. But like, you know, people have been asking about Suzerain. Like, okay, maybe people want to see Hoi 4. I don't know. Basically, like Friday is going to be the stream where like I throw like, you know, actually playing CK3 to the wind and we actually play something that's not just CK3. But you know, we'll see. Feel free to start suggesting things randomly in chat and I'll take note. Wow, did it get rid of my save files too? Nice. Okay, wow. They were like, fuck you and your save files. Okay. Like KSP. I'm probably not gonna play Kerbal Space Program. They got rid of the Nyman playthrough. It's just not even in my list anymore. Oh, wrong thing. It's just not even there. They were like, nah, screw you, bro. Okay, well, new game, I guess. New game. To be fair, we'd only really just started. Most of the time that we spent on the stream has been crashing so far, so no big deal, I guess. So it crashed and corrupted the save. That's base. Thank you, Paradox. But again, to be fair, we were playing on the new patch with an old patch on, so that's maybe a bit of a asking for instability. So are we doing Nymans again? I think we should do a Karluk instead, right? Because that actually would make more sense for the purpose of getting all of the mountaining people things. But there's like no good Karluks. I guess this guy is, but he's settled. This guy's okay, this guy's a Karluk. Maybe we play as this guy. Sure. Play as this dude. Is he any good? I guess we'll find out. Or do you want to do custom? Nah, let's just play it. I don't want to do a custom character. Let's see if this guy's any good. The new patch proves stability? No, the new patch actually ruins stability. The new patch reintroduces the previously fixed memory leak. So do not do it. Is it easy to end running into meds of one life? I think so, but it depends on the how good you are at the game. Interesting, this guy's landed. My son is a herder. Okay. Cool, I guess. You do you. He's not gonna make my cruel tie obedience. Get high dread. Okay, get high dread. Right click a guy and click demand obedience. If he says no still, then just pick a different cruel tie member. You can always just change them. Okay, so what do our buildings look like? Square of the 2 men. We have Steppe Raiders, okay. Take some regular horse archers. Or do we want heavy? I guess we'll take the heavy horse archers, more efficient for herd. And then we're gonna want immediately to get some hunters. Get a master of the chase. We go on a Nerga. Actually, that's not true, part-time dishwasher, because you have Way of the Nomad, which means you can always recruit, or at least this used to let you recruit those units regardless. Maybe I'm misremembering that. I thought this trait let you recruit horse archers and stuff, even if you didn't have devoted horsemanship. But it's okay. We're not going to need them because we're going into the mountains. Who cares? Wow. That's on the old patch, man. I'm on the old patch. Come on, man. I'm on the old patch. I'm on the old patch, man. I'm not even on the new one. Too much aura and crash the game. What's wrong, dude? Like, I don't verify game files, I guess. I don't know. I'm on 1.16.1. Maybe I have to go back. I have to go like, is that the wrong patch? Memory leak fixing mod? That wasn't memory leak, at least. Modding time? I guess so. Too much crash too. So, 1.16.2, which just came out today, I'm pretty sure introduced the memory leak again, because I was getting memory leak crashes again. So I was like, okay, down patch 1.16.1, and we're still crashing. We're still crashing. I don't know. Look away and it crashed again? That's correct. It crashed again. I don't know if it's my fault or not with these crashes. Is that my fault? I was literally playing CK3 yesterday, so let me give you... We're gonna launch the game one more time. Dude, probably they brought back memory leak, dude, so true. We're gonna launch the game real quick, and I want to show, like, I was playing the game yesterday for, like, hours. Like I didn't have any problems yesterday playing. Now, to be fair, I am streaming right now, and streaming means more crashes. But I would expect to crash every maybe like 4 to 6 hours is normally what I accept. This is like within the first few minutes of launching the game. It's pretty bad. I don't think we even made it to an autosave. Damn. Paradox. Paradox, paradox, paradox. Is it modding time? We'll start modding in a minute, but first I want to show that, like, I was playing CK3 yesterday. Like, here, I can actually, I can even prove that. Like, I'm like recording for a new video or whatever. I can show it on screen, I guess. Here, we have to pause this music for a minute. Let me pull up the display capture just for a second here. Like, these are the streams from today that have been recorded on my device. This is the current one that's being recorded right now. But you see here, I have how many hours of footage is this? I was playing a new playthrough, so that's half an hour. Every time I cut, it's just when I take a break, like whether I have to go make dinner or whatever, something I have to do, right? So I did half an hour. I did 2 hours 40 minutes. I did 1 hour. I did 22 minutes, and I did 1 hour and a half. So add all that up. I didn't have any crashes in that time. That was just like me playing the game, and then I did close the game during those breaks because I went to go and do something. But like, you know, for example, this one, 2.5 hours of gameplay with no crashes, right? And this was on the patch from yesterday, literally just like not even today's patch, like the patch from yesterday. Also, spoilers for the next video, I guess, by the way. But like, I don't know what to tell you, man. We were playing literally yesterday with, also spoilers for tomorrow's video, by the way. Playing literally yesterday, not tomorrow's video, sorry, not tomorrow, whatever, next video. I was playing yesterday completely fine. 2 hours 40 minutes, no crashes. Didn't have any crashes while I was playing. That was on yesterday's patch. And now today's patch, everything is ruined again. Even though I've down patched. But we're gonna give it one more try, then we'll mod. I know I said we would go again, but we're gonna give it one more try, and then we'll go and either I'll go back to modding or something. One more try. But like, yeah, that hurts, man. That hurts. That's so funny though. I can't help but find it funny when they re-implement memory leak. Why would you need falconry as a horse archer? I don't know, bro. Yeah, you're just trying to stop me from getting the elephant nomads? You're kind of right. Maybe you're kind of right. Remember these popular among the players? They brought it back. Dude, true. That's what Caudillo said as well. You gonna do any Mamluk flavor? Maybe we can add that to the mod later, but for now we're only focusing on the Gook Turks for the mod. Next slide, Professor. We're working on it. We're working on it. First the old patch to continue to crash? Yes, I did. Went to the old patch and I still had a crash. We're gonna try it again though, just in case. Maybe it was a one-off. Copio. One-off crash. Won't happen again. Oh, that's good. That's a good hit of copium. Yeah. Alright, let's try it again. Oh, I needed a second hit because I'm just such a heavy cope required for this. Okay, so we're gonna play as the Karakanin Karlix. Oh, excuse me. Boom. Let's try this again. Here we go. Alright. Don't crash on me, game. Don't crash on me. Did you remember to pet your cat today? She was on stream earlier, so yes, I did remember to pet my cat. She was, in fact, see, before the stream started, she jumped in my chair, and she was like, look, I pointed the camera at her like she was the streamer, because I was like, yeah, look, she's streaming. It was really cute. Is this Inspire Conversion, or no? That's a pretty good outcome. Take that. Okay. We have a... We don't have the Square of the 2 men, to get that right away. And we want some heavy horse archers, so we can't need to get Square of the 2 men. Right, okay. Go. Every crash is such a special in its own way, dude, so true. You dare attack me? To be fair, I don't really care about that county, but still, you dare. Get the semi-permanent barracks, let's get a bunch of heavy horse archers. Get a tax collector, I guess, because apparently we need one. Yes. And then you can station these guys too, I suppose. Okay. I think we can just murder this guy, can't? Isn't this guy just going to get absolutely fucking destroyed? Okay. Well, that's not so good. This guy's a conqueror? Damn, okay. Oh, he's just taking over my settled stuff. I don't care then. You can have it. Yeah, I think we just have to surrender to this. I don't think we can actually fight that, but we'll make him fight for it at least. Fortunately, we have like no income, so we have to kind of like low-key disband our troops. Okay, though. I think I want to do like, you can be on this. You can be... Not seen you play CK3 before? Dude, true. I don't really play CK3 much. The rare game on the channel, CK3. Bird? Sure, yeah. Like that. Oh my god, everyone's declaring war. Alright, that's fine. These are the Kai, that's the Kai, dude. This Ottoman's freaking attacking me. Hog. More of a Vicky 3 player? True, yeah, I'm more of a Vicky 3 guy. I mean, apparently Vicky 3 is just like significantly more stable. Although actually we're running the game now, so maybe we're good. Maybe everything's okay. Excuse me. Oh, get wrecked. Thanks for the free money, I guess. Now when it comes to the Ola's guys, I think we might just say you can have the land, but we gotta make them fight for it. Of course. We are going to play Nomads in India, Stephen Parker. So we need to get married, apparently. Let's do that. Someone with good martial. Good. That means that our maintenance will go down as well, which is nice. Keep building up the semi-permanent barracks. Get a man's home for the controlled territory defender advantage. Now, I don't think we can win here. Yeah, there's just like no way. So we'll just make him fight for it, I guess. Yeah, I've said it a couple times, but I just like repeating myself because I'm lame. Nice, free money. Thanks for the money. Good thing we didn't surrender. A phone call. Oh, number I don't recognize, so we throw the phone to the side. Oh, they're fighting each other. That's cute. No, I'm good. Take the piety. Can't believe my son is a shepherd. Funny. Do I want to even try to maybe fight like one battle against him? I think no. I don't want to do that. He's actually a good marshal, I think. Yeah, he's okay. 15 is not amazing, but he is a conqueror. Got Faithful Blade. Maybe I can grab White Peace off this guy just so I can get some prestige. I want his money, but I don't think we're able to get that. I could try to sneak around the these guys and just like go for it. We'll sign into jury war. Maybe I can sneak around and go and fight. Or actually, I can raise my herd like right here. Fight him right here. Try to get some prestige off this. It's actually winning. Okay, damn, never mind. White piece. Bye bye. I'm gonna surrender to you. Although, what's Kabulistan fighting me for? This? Okay. Well, we'll just let go of Transoxiana then. See you later. Oh, apparently we got to keep this. Why? What? Okay. Weird. I didn't realize that would be part of land I got to keep, but that's okay. Do we fight these guys? Maybe. No. Could we go on another Nerga real quick? Get some gold. Nice. There we go, that's a pretty good outcome. Take that. And then let's get more of these. Nicely maxed out now. Can I defeat this army? I don't know. I think we can. That's 5,000 men. I don't think we do. We have to just surrender to this, which is okay. We don't really care about this land anyway. Well, I'm being raided. Let's maybe stop that at least. I'd like to not be raided. There we go. Now we could try to raid the Kharesmids, maybe when they're at war, so we can try to get away with it. Watch my player playing as the Karluks. Because we're going to get Sacred Mountains and Mountain Homes, then we're going to move into Kashmir is the idea. Problem is that we're quite vulnerable, apparently, as the Karluks. Apparently we are not very safe out here. Oh, this guy's randomized, by the way. He was an intrigue character last time we played him. Okay. Big defender. That's good. 134 gold for this. Alright. Get there. Oh, okay. Alright. Bro, I'm on the patch from yesterday. I'm not on the new patch. I'm not on the new patch, guys. I'm not on the new patch. They have somehow ruined the old patch too. You bastards, Paradox. You bastards. I can't believe you would do this to me. Okay, they'll fix it when China launches. That's gonna be in a few months. It's gonna be a while. We're modding now, chat. Sorry, we're modding. Okay, that's just, you know. It is what it is. The old patch. That was a new save game on the old patch. That was because yes, I agree that like starting loading a new patch on the old patch could cause crashes. I agree with that. What we just did is old patch, no mid save game, no nothing. It's just that was just the old patch 1.16.1, and yeah, okay, yeah. Well, I'm just gonna message Trinex because he messaged me asking about the memory leak a while ago. I'm gonna just message him now. Since you asked about the memory leak, letting you know, today's patch has re-implemented it. I won't do another rant video or anything about it. But you know, can't play CK3 for more than like 30 minutes without a crash right now. Without a total crash of my system right now. I assume it was. I'm gonna be a little funny with him. I assume it was patched back in by popular demand. I assume the leak was patched back in due to popular demand. I'm gonna do a little like tongue sticky out. Like, what's a good emote for that? That looks friendly. What's a good one for that? I could do the laughing one, but that feels a little bit mean. I want to do like a funny one. No, it's a Discord emote. It has to be like one of the... I don't have Discord Nitro, so I gotta take one of the regular person ones. I want to do the, like, the one where it's laughing. I don't know how to explain it. Which one am I even thinking of? What with the guy where he's melting? The melting face guy? The one with the with tongue out and one eye guy? Yeah, that one. Yeah, this one. There you go. The stick... It's called stick out tongue winking eye. Yeah, get one of those. There you go. Okay. The Tranex isn't a dev, but he's a community manager, and the reason why... Okay, I'll real quick like leak our DMs or whatever. I'm just showing. I'm not gonna like leak all the DMs, but just show you the reason why I'm messaging him about it is because he specifically asked me about it. So I'm like, let me like here. Part of my chat's gonna be in the way, but this is gonna be annoying to show. Actually, we can do it this way. Here we go. Let me do play capture. Here's the part. I'm not gonna leak all our DMs, but here, this is why I message him. You know, because I'm like, yeah, he asked me about it, right? So I'm like, let me just let him know that actually it's back. You know. But yeah, that's good. That's funny. Yeah, there you go. Hopefully Trinex will relay that to the devs. Okay, he messaged me back. That's cool. Alright, well, we're gonna work on a mod today then, chat. We're gonna work on a mod today. Why do I have so many viewers? What the heck just happened? Did I get raided or something? According to Streamlabs, I have a fuck ton of viewers. How'd that happen? No, I think Streamlabs is just lying to me. Yeah, Streamlabs is just lying to me, I think. It says I have 72 viewers. That doesn't make any sense. Absolutely no shot. Yeah, okay, 30 is more... Yeah, Twitch tells me 30. That makes more sense. Just famous? Yeah, okay. Oh, nice wide Turkic emote. I love that. That's beautiful. These people keep crashing and can't play it themselves. Dude, so true. So true. Never a good time to early access is better than release. Dude, true. Yeah, it's the good tomorrow. You're gonna work on the Turkic mod. But yeah. Oh, dude. Oh, now I'm scared, bro. Look at this. I'm traumatized by new patches now. Look, there's a new VS Code patch. Oh, apparently this is from April? No, wait, May 8th? Did I just never update my VS Code? I'm scared now, though, dude. They put out a patch for VS Code. Maybe now this is gonna break too. Let me change the like, what do you call it? We changed the name of the stream and everything. Cause yeah, we're gonna go do modding. We'll just put the same thumbnail from before. New patch keeps crashing the game, so we're just gonna do some mod making instead, I guess. All right, we'll change the Twitch title as well. What do you call it? Making Turkic, sorry, cultural flavor mod. GIGACHD. Just gotta throw the GIGACHD in the title. EU4 and Banana. That's actually a pretty good idea for a variety stream, not gonna lie. Might put that down. Turkic. Yeah, I changed it to Turkic. I changed it. Okay, so we were doing Legends when we left off, right? Let me get rid of this. It was a cool run idea, by the way, to do this, but oh well. We'll have to come back to that another time, maybe. We were let's open up our design document more or less. We're doing the 3 legend, right? We had this. This is a read out of Legends. For those that weren't here yesterday, we were doing like the Legends now. We finished most of the content for the mod. Now we're just doing Legends. And for the first one, we're working on like a legend based around the legacy of Ergenekon, which is like a sort of foundational myth for the Göktürks, where it's related to this famous wolf named Asena, which I think might actually be the origin of the clan Ashina, but regardless. The idea behind it is like you become a werewolf, but not really, you're just a cannibal. I think we put it in here. Yeah, it says become a werewolf, but not really. You're just insane. Eat someone. What the hell is wrong with you? So it's just cannibalism, and it makes your faith accept cannibalism, which is pretty cool. And we got the unfortunate victim scope. So yeah, okay. We were thinking about if we wanted to complexify the legend or not, because we could add more to it. Right now, this is a basic holy legend, plus the bonus cannibalism, which was done, right? It wasn't done. We were like, we got started on it and had a good idea of what we wanted to do. But I'm thinking if you want to do more than this. So let's quickly get my notes out here. Okay, get the notes out. So, go. Werewolf legends ideas. So far it's basic holy legend plus cannibalism, acceptance, or faith. Okay, that's basically all it is, right? What else could we add? There wasn't much to read about, unfortunately, when we looked at the Asina, like the Wikipedia page about the wolf. There wasn't too much to read. I don't know what we could go for. Oh, I should probably tell Trinex that down patching didn't fix it, by the way. I should add, by the way, I down patched to 1.16.1 after 1.16.2 was giving me memory leaks. But that also was memory leaking again. So I don't know what's going on anymore. If it is a me issue, I'll try to verify that and let you know. But it's basically the exact same crashing, exact same style of crashing I was getting before the memory leak patch from before that fixed it. Feels so bad putting more work on you guys. I feel bad complaining. I don't like complaining. I don't like complaining. Good luck fixing it though. Hopefully it's something that I can fix, or which can be patched really soon. Okay, I just want to. I don't know. I don't like to whine the developers like that. Well, okay, to be fair, Trinax isn't a developer, but still, I don't like to whine. I feel really terrible doing that. We're thinking about, yeah, we're thinking about this, like how we want to handle this. The question of if we necessarily want to do more, right? We don't have to do more. It doesn't have to be more than this, but it can be more if we want it to be. I kind of do want it to be more. I think I had, it's funny, I think I had an idea for something to add to this last night before sleeping. I had like an idea, but I should have written it down because I forgot it now. I had some idea. So another, here, let's talk about, so Ergonekon. Is that how you spell it? I always forget how it's spelled. Ergonekon, yeah. Ergonekon legend also is about a blacksmith, right? That frees the Gukturks from the valley, right? Because the idea is they're stuck in a valley called Ergonekon, right? And the blacksmith frees them. And this legend is about the wolf, because the wolf is like also part of it, but it's also about this blacksmith. By the way, okay, fun fact, okay, since I'm here. Fun fact, Temujin, I think, means blacksmith, which is Turkish, Temurji, I think is how you spell it, but in Turkish, like, this is like a blacksmith. Maybe it's, I don't know if I'm spelling it right, but like, this is a, I think it's, is it Demirci or something? I think it's like this. Like something like this. I don't know how to spell it. Okay, I'm not literate in Turkish, but this is a blacksmith in Turkish, and I believe Temujin comes from the same origin. But I think anyway. We can Google that to verify maybe. What does Temujin mean? Am I right? Okay, of iron. There you go. Look at that. I'm fucking based. Linguistics. Am I right, chat? Yeah. Dreamer not literate. Yeah, I know, right? I know I'm not literate, unfortunately. Um, we just yeah, it does mean blacksmith. So we can maybe implement like part of the blacksmith aspect of this legend. Temujin is Turk, so true. Is there a blacksmith trait in CK3? I don't think so. No, I don't believe there's a blacksmith trait. In fact, I know. So why am I saying I don't think so? I know there isn't one. Temujin is Turkish? No, he's Mongolian, but the words are shared, right? There's a lot of shared words between Mongolian and Turkish. So what would be... I guess so we could do like a legendary artifact. So we could do like a super legendary sword. Or I guess... Yeah. So we could get a third nostril. Forged by the blacksmith. Let's go read about that blacksmith a little bit if we can. Let's see, I believe there's like a blacksmith in it, right? Yeah, blacksmith created a path for melting the mountain, allowing the wolf to lead them out. Mace is flavored as a hammer in line with the blacksmith theme. Okay. Okay. Sounds pretty good. So maybe a mace makes more sense. Mace / hammer. I can't do art assets, so unless there's an actual... We can check in the game files maybe, but unless there's an actual, like, hammer piece of, like, art in the game, we'll have to just make it a mace. See if we can find one. Maybe there is one. VFX. Your face. It should be part of icons for artifacts. Yeah, it should be in here somewhere. Is there a hammer that we can use? There is. Okay, there is a hammer, right? Okay, there it is. So we can use a hammer. That's good. That makes it easy then. So we'll just do a hammer then. They're forged by the blacksmith. Maybe like gives advantage in mountains. Yeah, a trait to reduce artifact wear. Could make it a character modifier instead of a trait. I think a character modifier makes more sense. That reduces artifact decay. What we'll do is the tier of the legend determines how good the artifact is and how long the artifact modifier lasts. That's what we can do. So the better the legend, the better the hammer you get. Makes sense. Okay. And that's probably good enough. I think those two would be good. That we get reference to the blacksmith and to the wolf, right? Also, I need to use the washroom. So I'll be back in a second. Use the washroom real quick. Hello, chat. Feeling a little bit demoralized, to be honest. You know, I was looking forward to actually playing CK3 today. I didn't really want to mod today, so we might not mod for very long. Also, I have some potato chips here because I want a snack. I'm hungry. Did you be seeing with artifacts modifiers? Yeah. These are nice chips. These are your chips I'm eating. There's not many left. I just, you know, wanted a small snack. Spicy barbecue, no name brand potato chips. They're pretty nice. How much air do you pay for? This bag is 200 grams for $1.50. It's a pretty good price. I'm not gonna lie. It's genuinely not a ripoff. Like $1.50 for 200 grams. That's pretty good. And they're really nice too. It's not even like bad chips. I'm gonna wash my hands and we'll resume. You should pay 3 times the price to get a Pringles for less. Well, yeah, I mean, true, but no. Pringles aren't even that good, man. They're also not even potato chips. They're like a weird potato thing. I don't know what you call them, but they're weird. Anyway, let's do the hammer. So we'll do that. We'll call create and give Ergonekon hammer effect equals yes. That's going to find this effect. Do we impregnate our stepwolf mom like in the legend? No. Let's not do that. Pringles are way too expensive, and especially after tariffs, they're even more expensive. So, yeah, I'm good. Good effects. There you go. Let's do a new. Actually, we just have it all in one. I don't have to bother making like multiple files of this. Okay, so create artifacts. Now, how do we creating artifacts is always a very complex set of things, but we can look at how I did it in my other mod in order to get an idea, because I forget how to do it like off the top of my head, but I did do some of them in I think it was part of King of Legends. We did I think it was in Pulse events, maybe not in here, no. Random events, nope. I never even finished those. Accumulated events. Legend events? It wasn't here. Okay, here we go. This was the immortal spear that I made. Then we just defined a modifier to give it, yeah. So I'm gonna copy in all this stuff and just change around the names and all, like all the details. Okay, cool. Go. So let's name it let's name it Ergonekon hammer. The type is hammer. I'm gonna hope that that's just like something that exists in the game files. Creator is root. Rarity is illustrious. Furry band hammer, do true. The modifier is gonna be the Ergonekon hammer artifact modifier. Just very simple naming, no need to go complicated. Save the scope. Is Ergonekon hammer unique. There you go, cool. Alright. So now let's do the modifier. And this is the easy part. go into our list of modifiers. We'll make a new file for it. We'll call this gk_artifact modifiers. .txt. Drop that in there. So what does it do? What does it do? Well, I think it should give advantage in mountains. That's a big one, because, you know, like, obviously. I think it's just mountain advantage is how we would write it. Yeah, mountain advantage, I think is how we would do it. So, it doesn't need an icon. It's part of the... Let's give, like, I don't know, 8 mountain advantage. Sounds good. Maybe also some step advantage. But much less so, just like 3 step advantage. Some prowess, of course. Let's do like 12. That's a pretty good amount of prowess. We can give Turk opinion. 15. I don't know, like 10. Doesn't have to be crazy. 10 Turk opinion. Hengry opinion, for sure. Yeah, that's good. The problem is that if you ever reform your faith, then it's gonna be the wrong. It's not gonna work anymore. But it's okay. It's for flavor more than anything. Dread. Okay. Is there a natural? We can give it natural dread, so you have like more of a dread cap. Monthly dread. Dread decay add that. Dread baseline, that's what I'm looking for, dread baseline. So a baseline of like 30 dread. That's pretty good. That's a pretty nice modifier to have 30 baseline dread. And then beyond that, I mean, we could try to do more complicated things. We could try to give more success chance in hunts, but that's a lot more complicated to do with an artifact. So let's maybe also do like legend spread. I think that makes sense. 0.5. Let's go like 50% more legend spread. That sounds pretty nice, actually. Okay. Beyond that, I think that's fine. Maybe we can do all MAA toughness. Let's maybe do that. Let's just do like everyone is tougher. Yeah, MAA toughness mult. 20% more toughness in general. That makes sense to me. I think that's good. That's all we have to do. That's good. That's good enough. The hammer, I think you should only get if you at least go to the 2nd tier of quality. So let's take this out of here. I don't want this to be in every... I don't want it to be in the famed level. Let's go. You have to be at least illustrious tier. Get it? So change this event. This. We're gonna do number 2. And the way we're gonna do this, by the way, remember we were talking about how the higher your legend level, the more chance you have of being able to click the werewolf button. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take this exact event and just copy it, like literally the exact same thing, like so. We'll name it number 2, so that way it's a different event. And we're just gonna make it so that because this one triggers when you finish with illustrious, okay, we're gonna just make it so that the random that's down here is now gonna be 50. Yeah, that's like that's all it's gonna be different. Everything else is the exact same, although I guess we can change these two, although I guess they could have been the same, but it's okay. That's all good. You get the Ergonekon hammer. Cool. And then we can go for the last tier, which is mythical. Get rid of this. Good. This will be number 3. And for number 3, there's no random. You just always can click the event. But we're gonna take this and we're gonna copy. Because I'm lazy, we could like, you know, change it up. But we're actually gonna just make it so this chance is gonna be 100. So it's apparently still random, but it's not really random. What's up, Master of Laughs? How's it going? Go. 3, good, okay. Excellent. So that's done. This is the tier 3 completion. You want to do one more thing for the mythical tier, because right now you get the hammer, the Ergonekon hammer. You get that, like at illustrious. You want to do one more for mythical, like one more cool effect. Oh, we did do the. Never mind about the character modifier. That's lame. Obviously, we did do that, but eh. It's just, you know. The hammer's the same. I'm being lazy, but I like being lazy. What else is there anything else we can glean from this? Maybe in the Mongolian version? I mean, this is all like modern stuff, so this is probably less, not something we want to go through. Yeah, I think actually we maybe don't go beyond this. This is good. Okay. That's done. Legends are just that easy. Oh, we needed to change these as well. Hold on, right. We need to change those, because I think I did it for the famed ones. Wait, we wanted to do these. Because we had, like, we wanted to do fertility growth and stuff instead of the regular things. Give deviant trait? Dude, true, yeah. True. Okay, I'll take these, that into mythical. That's a bit much. Maybe just 34 again. This can go up to 1, go up to 4. Cool. Nice. Making sure everything looks good here. Alright, everything looks good. Cool. Next legend type. Next meme. Whenever I do next legend type, I always think of that. That's done. Mark that as finished. Now we do. Do you want to do the founder of the Turkic Empire or the Ashina clan legend? Let's do the Ashina clan one now. Okay, so what do we want to do with this? This I don't really have very many good ideas. Let's read about the Ashina clan, but I don't think there's really much to read. We were reading it before, but there just wasn't like a lot to look at on Wikipedia anyway. We could try to do more legitimate research. Like, I'm not saying there isn't information, just that I don't want to do a lot of research. Yeah. It ties directly into the Asina myth. Well, we can at least copy in everything from the regular legends. Holy legitimizing. This is the basic legitimizing legend. We're going to copy this in and just modify it. Oh, a little bit more. Good. That's a nice for error logging. We gotta remember to do these. Pick a legend property. We should check that too, actually. Well, no, we're not making the seeds yet, so we can look at that later. I'm so from soft pilled. I heard Ashina immediately had Sekiro PTSD. Same though. I also associate the word Ashina mostly with Sekiro, but it is also a real Turkish clan, not a Japanese clan. I think the Japanese one is called Ashita. I don't know, but someone in chat mentioned that there is like a Japanese clan called Ashita, that it's different than Ashina, which is the Turkish one. But yeah. I don't even know what we want to like. I don't have a lot of ideas for what to do with this. We could add, so could do something like adding a cultural tradition related to the Huns. But the thing is, the Huns are not the Ashina clan, right? So that doesn't actually make any sense. Well, the big one is getting the main thing is getting the Tamga, right? The Tamga is like the brand that they use. So this is their Tamga. So usually what is this is the actual symbol, but the Tamga itself is a is like a brand that you put on cattle and stuff. That's the main thing. This could be like a court artifact. Right, that's the main sort of appeal. Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. Yes, a very high quality game. Sekiro. How many hours do I have on it? Hold on, let me check. I've played it quite a bit. I have 42 hours, so I don't want to install it now. 42 hours on it. Last played it in 2022, so it's been a couple years. I probably wouldn't be good at it anymore, but I played 42 hours. Not bad. I think of all the Souls games, I think I've played it maybe the least. 111 hours of Elden Ring. Dark Souls Remastered, I know I played a ton. 110 hours, yeah. Dark Souls 3, 156 hours. And I don't think I have Dark Souls 2 on here. Yeah. But I played Dark Souls 2 on PS3. I had it on console. I think it was very forgiving. I don't know about that. You play Roblox? Wide Tarkus, true. No, I will not play Roblox. Hun exception for Dulo Dynasty, they had Blood of Attila and CK2. Yeah, we're not doing Hunnic stuff. I think I just thought maybe we could, but it doesn't actually make any sense. Spam the block to parry. Well, then, if you spam it, then you don't get the parries. You just get the block. If you want to do the parry, you have to get it right. Damn, they had Turkic nationalist policies as far back as the second Turkic Khaganate. Sorry, I'm just reading. That's crazy, dude. But anyway. What's up, Eduardo? I pick my nose on stream. I'm a GIGACHD like that. So the Tamga is the main appeal. I guess you can get a claim to... I guess we can give a claim to stuff, but... The thing is, by the time you're getting this legend, you already are the Göktürk Empire. Or I guess, no, not necessarily. You don't necessarily have to be. The other one is one where you have to be the Göktürk Empire to get it. This one, I think, maybe will be accessible... No, it should only be accessible when you form the Göktürk Empire, I think. Buy kebab decision when? One day it's gonna be funny. One day it'll be a funny joke. Artifact. Okay, here's an interesting idea. What do we think of this, chat? Okay, what do we think of this? The immortal trait is in the game. Let me cook, okay? Immortal trait is in the game. What if, after mythical level of this legend, a guy named Ashina appears, and he's immortal and a super good commander that you have a strong hook on? Something like this. What do we think of this idea? Little bit like insane, a little bit mythical, you could say. Like this is kind of this is obviously no longer tied to history, but like it's a cool idea, maybe. The problem I have is I don't necessarily want to implement too much like. I was thinking these general adds towards mythology. Yeah, I agree. It does clash with it. Because we had that werewolf stuff, but this was like, we justified it, you know, through it just being cannibalism. But this feels a little bit too crazy. How about we just take the immortal part off? So he's not immortal, but he's like a guy that appears. You just get a Nazgul commander. Like, yeah, it's a funny idea, but I don't think we actually want to do that. Yeah. I think it does clash with CK3's vibe. I don't really want to do it. So instead we could just do like a guy named Ashina with some family and a very, very prestigious dynasty appears, and you have strong hooks on all of them. So this is a little bit kind of like hand wavy, but like, you know, these you're gonna get like a little group of very skilled courtiers, and it's like that's the clan, and then you can marry your family into them if you want to or something, and they can have really good genetics. Like they have super good genetics, good stats, and you have hooks, so you can marry them how you want, right? This to me is a very creative idea. I like this, right? So a guy named Ashina, no ancestors, he's just there. Okay, he's got like, I don't know, 2 sons and 2 daughters that are like, you know, 16 or something. They have good educations and good everything, and their culture is going to be Göktürk. They should just have the Göktürk culture probably, and you just get these courtiers. Do with them whatever you want, right? Put it in your hands. Do whatever you want with them, right? If you want to use them as marriages, if you want to fucking imprison them and execute them for the memes, you know, go for it, right? That's a cool idea to me, anyway. Okay, here's another idea. Let's tie into that. This can be the illustrious effect. Okay? Mythical effect. Right, here, so this is gonna be the famed one. Famed. Okay? Mythical effect. Your dynasty is renamed to Ashina, okay, and your dynasty symbol. I don't know if the Ashina Tamga is in CK3, but it becomes the Ashina Tamga if available. I don't know if it's actually in the game or not, or if we can even do that. That might be something we can do. But the dynasty renamed to Ashina, and the courtiers from before are instead adopted as your children / grandchildren respectively. So you can gain these courtiers who are going to be your family, so it's like you can play as them. I think that's a cool idea. I think that's pretty cool. How about 5k renown? Sure. Yeah, you can also get 5k renown. Whatever, like, right? I guess so. I don't know. I like this idea. This feels very like it's Is it OP? I mean, I get everything here is OP, but it feels like a creative effect. You make an event where you found a bagel on the floor with 30% chance gives me a health boost and 2 ducats. I didn't even get it. I don't even get it. I really don't get it. When I got a DM from, I'm assuming, Trinex maybe. Oh, Trinex is being nice to me. He said, "Don't feel bad." Thanks, Trinex. But yeah, he's being nice. Trinex is a nice guy. I've never had or even seen a bad interaction with Trinex before. I'm not just saying that because he's being nice to me. I'm being real. But regardless, I like this idea a lot. This feels like it's a little bit mythical, but it's not unheard of. Who actually are these dudes? I don't know. Maybe they're just like a family. We could actually try to say that they are genuinely descendants of the Ashina clan, in the sense that like we could actually give them a lineage. Because when you create a character, you can pick who their parents are and stuff. So we could, for example, find the last Ashina character in the game. There's probably an Ashina clan somewhere in the game, and actually tie them to those characters, like genuinely, and make it so that, like, yeah, these are the actual descendants, and we discovered them, and they think that you're legitimate, so they're gonna work for you. That's an idea. Or we can just hand wave it and say they're just put into the world, and that's that. He's not all nice. He once finger banged my cat. True story. Is that a Shane Dawson reference? Poor Trinex probably gets lots of the flack for the f-ups of others, so because he's close to the security community. Absolutely true. Yeah, he has to deal with a lot of community issues that are not his fault at all. Which, to be fair, that's the role of the community manager, or the community, I don't know what you call him, but that's the role of the community guy, right? Is to take the flack. So I get it. Your custom character have parents? You can, when you generate a character, you can decide who their father and their siblings are and stuff. You can change that, because one of the effects, I believe an effect in the log, is to change parents. Because you can do that through adoption, right? So like, I think we do parent. Should be an effect in here about changing someone's parents. Maybe not. Maybe I'm hallucinating. Create character. Here it is, real father, this one. So you can pick, see here, in part of create character, you can determine their mother and father. So we could type in here, we could pick a particular character. The problem is going to be, well, if we do the one where we scope to the Ashina character, that character should just have an ID in the game. Like, it should just be a number that we can just say, like, you know, scope, and then colon, and then just the number that corresponds to the character. If you want it to be the legend owner, then it's very easy. It's just going to be scope root. It's or legend underscore owner, whatever. Scope legend underscore owner. So it's easy to do. The mother we would probably just not define unless you were playing as a woman. Like, you know, it would be like if there exists, like if legend owner is female, then mother will be defined as this character, and if the father is the legend owner, then the father will be defined. But yeah, you can do that. Who is the first Ashina? Who is the founder of this dynasty? Oh, there's 500 families of them. Damn. Okay. Let's not worry too much about the let's not worry too much about like the details on this, I guess. We can just make John Ashina, like literally. I'm not gonna do that, but you know, it's a good meme, right? I think this is good. Multi-visitors keep dying in travel. Give them a Paisa, might help. Honestly, if you have the Paisa system, then send them a Paisa, and it'll give them more safety on the steppe. But yeah, they do keep doing that. It is kind of annoying. Although I found that mine didn't die that often. Just every once in a while they would. But yeah. I think let's do this. This is a good idea. So the Tamka artifact won't be very difficult to do. Let's start with that. we need to go to Ashina clan. Let's also pick these spreadings. I think it's here. The impact is where it is, right? Yeah, famed impact. I like 2 or 3 at a time. Damn, you guys are getting unlucky, I guess. No ledger tech. Damn, bro. Skill issue. Just get ledger, bro. We'll worry about these modifiers later. Let's do the completion modifiers first. Oh god. So let's do same. Close this. Let's do it in the same event file. We're to start number 4 now. Good. Create Tamga artifact effects equals yes. Do that. We'll go through and do that in a minute. We'll just create the entry first, at least. In fact, actually, we can do this now. It's pretty easy to do. Ashina Tamga. Description. Type. Okay, so when it comes to type, I don't really know. I gotta look at the info file for creating artifacts, probably. Should it be a trinket? I guess it could be a trinket. That makes sense. Trinket. Okay. Visuals. I don't know what all the visual types are. Let's look at some examples of artifacts and maybe see if that can get us what we need. It's in here. So if you look at the list of artifacts, visuals. Okay, okay. Here's the examples. Okay, personal misc. Yeah, let's just pick something. So regalia, crown. Okay, this is what I'm looking for. I think there's a lot of crown assets. Jesus, armor. Don't want armor. Flowers? Nope. Necklace, brooch, ring. I can't make my own assets, obviously, so we have to just kind of pick something. Bone. Medallion could make the most sense, maybe? Fabric roll. I think we have to go medallion. Pouch. Pocket fancy case. I guess we do the fancy case. It looks like this. Artifact medium box. See how that looks. Go into the GFX and check it out. It look like that. Okay, that's probably the most reasonable, is that it's in a box. And that's that. You give us this cat Jabba pick link. It's in my Discord, actually. I posted it relatively recently in general, because someone asked for it. Like the medium, yeah. The medium artifact makes sense. So we're going to go with the pocket fancy case for the visuals. There we go. Creator is going to be roots. Rarity is, of course, illustrious. Modifier equals Ashina Tamga artifact modifier. Nice and easy. Save scope. Ashina Tamga artifact unique. Sure, yeah, whatever. Let's go do the modifier. So what does it give you? I probably just like legitimacy and stuff, and maybe herd growth, because you have, I don't know, it's like a special. It's special because, you know, magic. I don't know. Let's do legitimacy. I think that's going to be in. Check in the modifier section for how to write that. Legitimacy gain mult. That. 0. Let's do 0.34. I guess, or let's do 33. Actually, looks cooler. And let's also give a monthly legitimacy gain. Yeah. Of not nothing too big. Every month you can get, like, you know, 3 legitimacy, which will translate to about 4 after the multiplier, so just works. Legitimacy, and let's do herd gain. See if that's in here. A herd gain mult. Let's go pretty big here. Let's go like 25% more herd. That's pretty nice. And then let's do dynasty. Let's do like dynasty opinion. That sounds good. Yeah. Because everyone likes you when you have the special Tamga, I guess. Dynasty opinion. Let's go like, you know, a casual 10 dynasty opinion. Add some renown. I think the renown makes a lot of sense for this. Yeah, that makes sense. Honestly, let's go like 2. It's a bit high, but I think it should be a worthy. This is like an important artifact, right? It should be a worthy modifier. Okay. And I think maybe that's good. I think that's good. Is there anything else we should add? Any other ideas? I think this is... We could do like a light cavalry attack bonus, but I think that let's not do any more military stuff, because this is kind of just like... This is meant to be like a symbol of your rulership, right? Is you have this very important... Like the Tamga is a very important symbol in Turkic cultures, right? So this is like a very meaningful thing. Court grandeur. Yeah, okay, court grandeur. Can you add as artifact? Can you give extra MAA damage? It can, but it was a little bit much. It's not really a militarily oriented, thing. Renown, monthly dynasty prestige is renown. In the game files, renown is not called renown; it's called dynasty prestige. So it's giving you 2 renown per month, which is pretty good. It's not bad, but yeah. We can do the court grandeur. I think that makes sense. Court grandeur baseline. You know, like I think it's on a scale of 0 to 100, right? So let's do like, you just get a nice little bonus of like 12. Not huge, but definitely meaningful. Definitely a meaningful amount. I think that's good. Yeah, that should be good. Cool. That was pretty easy. So when you just do this version, all you get is the Tamga, and that's all you need though. Let's get rid of this. Go and do this event now. We're gonna copy in most of this stuff. We'll change the background though. This is the event for when you complete the legend. And let's change this reference to something that's like the not fully legend. I think find that in the game files pretty easily. Why am I looking in here? We should look in Notepad. There we go. Okay, let's do legend. This is legitimizing legend. That's the one. Okay. What's that wallpaper? What's wallpaper, by the way? Wait, it shows up whenever I do like whenever I alt tab, right? Is that when it shows up? Okay, but it's some art that one of my real life friends made of me if I were a girl eating a hot dog. Come on, we can show it off. There you go. Look at that. This is if I were a girl eating a hot dog. That is. It's just, you know, funny joke from my friends. Okay, I have real life friends. Some of them are artists. Okay, they make funny stuff. And I was like, yeah, I think that's pretty cool. So I'm gonna put it on my background. It's cute. My stream didn't die or anything, did it? Yeah. Okay. That for a second, my stream died when I clicked this like go to desktop thing. Anyway, legitimizing legend. I think does it really need to be anything besides just like flavor? We can just do flavor with this, right? Because we're doing all the effects in the legend itself. I don't think we have to do anything besides flavor for this. Looks good to me. In which case, that makes the events a lot easier to handle. Let's copy these over. Go down to the mythical or the illustrious level. Oh, so you get the Tamga, and now let's do the generate Ashina family unrelated effect. So this is the one where they just come here, they're not part of your family. You don't become an Ashina family. So this one just creates them, and then that's that. Let's create a couple characters here. Character. I'm gonna pull up an example. I guess we can actually use the notes that are in here to maybe guide us. So this is modifiers. Create character. So this is all the stuff you can do. You can do a lot with create character. You definitely should like save the scope of this thing. Or I guess we could do it after creation, that'd be easiest. Okay. So this first character is going to be like John Ashina, which you know is funny meme. Gotta go, good luck, Monty. Thanks, Klausy. I'll see you around. Thanks for being in the stream for a bit. The name, I think we have to localize the name. If we check for create character effects in here in these events, I think we have to actually make a name localization. Draw templates, yeah. Are there any like historical figure creations that we can look at here? Let's see. Because there are historical figures who should have actual names, right? Yeah, see, this is okay. This is interesting. So maybe you don't have to do. Maybe you just type in the name. In which case, it's pretty easy actually. Does this have a localization entry? I think it doesn't. I think it doesn't. So we can literally just type in the name. Okay, cool. So in that case, Ashina. I don't know if that makes any sense because it's the Ashina clan, but they weren't named. I don't think their first names were Ashina. Can we find the originator of the tribe? Is there like a particular person that they refer to? Oh, the guy's name is Ashina. Okay, got it. So the clan does come from the name Ashina. Ashina was one of 10 sons born to a gray she-wolf in north of Gaochang. There's also one where there's a guy named Shimo. What we can do is we can also make Shimo one of the kids maybe. So because he comes with 4 kids, 2 daughters, 2 sons. One of the sons can be Shimo. The Swo Nation. Okay. So we can take that name as well. You create Turkish my name Bob? Dude, I should. That'd be great. Okay, age equals... this is the father of the kids. The kids are going to be 16, so he needs to... Let's make him like 40 or whatever, right? Oh, the kids can't all be 16. They gotta be like staggered ages, right? So we can do like... He can be like 40. And then the kids can be like 16... 18 and 20 respectively. That should be reasonable, right? Maybe we do 18, 20, and 22, or there's 4 of them, 16, 18, 20, 22. They're a kid every 2 years. Feels reasonable. Okay, sure. So his age is like that. Gender is male. Always male. Traits. Do we want to give him traits? Well, probably like brave, diligent, loyal. Let's give him loyal. Now let's give him ambitious. The same. I think that's good. The same every time. Oh, we should also give him his education. So it should be martial education. I think it's. Money from Do It For Bruce and you, Victoria Viz, are absolute fire. I'm watching them all week with great work. Thank you so much, RC. Dude, you got good taste. You're watching Do It For Bruce and me. Amazing. I'm glad you liked it, though. I'm glad you liked the videos. I do enjoy some Victoria 3 here and there. Let's see. We wanted to find the traits list real quick. Why am I keep look for it in here. So I keep forgetting I have Notepad++ ready to go to find things for me. Common and traits. Is it education underscore Marshall? Am I dumb? Yes, it is education underscore Marshall. Just take this one. He's gonna have level 5, of course. The John Ashina appears. Health-wise, I think we give him a little bit of bonus health. Give him like 7. So we should. So baseline health is 5, to be clear. 7 means he should live about 40% longer, or is it 33%? It's something about. He should live a little bit longer than usual. He should be a little bit long-lived. Fertility. I'm not gonna put that in. To give me space. We're not going to define mother and father. He's going to have no mother, no father. We're not going to bother trying to find the Ashina character. Employer is going to be root. Location will be root. Oh, it's basically the employer anyway. Okay, that's fine. Faith is going to be probably root.faith. We can probably just take the faith of the root. Maybe it should just be Tengri. That makes sense, actually. Just be Tengri. Yeah, okay. Culture. Culture, Göktürk. Will be a Göktürk for sure. Dynasty house. This is important. We have to figure out which dynasty the Ashina... which one they're part of. Let's find if maybe in the game files we can find them. The Ashina must be somewhere listed in here. Would they be in the history files, maybe? Or would they be in the... It's like a dynasty list? Here, it should be in here somewhere. No, damn, it's not... They're not gonna make it that easy for me. Those bastards. Let's try the dynasty houses? No, they'll never make it that easy. You know what we can do? This is one way you can find stuff, is we can go into localization. We can find the Ashina family in here. They should be in here, and they should have a name. Like they do exist. So they're called Din underscore Ashina. Is there? So this should be what we're looking for. But what about? Is that a house or is that a dynasty? I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. Let's look for them in the list, maybe. The regular game files. So this is the number for the dynasty. We would put this number in, by the way. That's the number for that dynasty, but I don't think that's the house. We need to find the house. It should just exist as well, though. It should just be in here. No, okay. You just have to use the... Oh, no. Right. No? Okay. Alright, well, I guess we're using this then. Be Din Dynasty like this. I mean, I think that's how that works. We'll use let's use CK3 Tiger and find out if that's how that works. I think that is how that works. It might be not dynasty, maybe like Din or something like that instead of just the whole word dynasty. See? Yeah, it's probably gonna tell me that's not a real thing. Yeah, they want a house. Okay. Can we just do dynasty? So Tengri's not a real faith. Hold on, let's go find the name of the faith. Good. It's in religion, right? Religion. It's called Tengri underscore pagan. Got it. Called Tengri underscore pagan. What if we do it this way? If we just make it, can we just not pick his house? Just pick his dynasty. Oh, yeah, that works, yeah. So, okay, we just mark his dynasty as that then. Probably because the Ashina don't have any sub-houses, so it should work okay, right? I hope so. Cool, so he gets to be part of the actual thing. Man, this is not an actual type. Okay. Let's go check the artifact types then. The types. Didn't I see Trinket in here? Maybe we... see. Oh, we have to do like this, okay. These are artifacts. I guess we can do... We don't want to start as artifacts, we might. Sure, we can take this then. Because it is just miscellaneous. Oh, I see. So we just take miscellaneous. That works. That should work then. Anything else that I messed up? The rest is okay. This is not defined. This should be Tengri_pagan opinion. This should be defined. Yeah, we have to define the... Okay, that's fine. Mountain advantage. What's the name of the terrain for mountains? Might be mountainous, maybe? There a terrain section here? Yeah. Mount. It's like steppe. Just give me the file so I can see. Wetlands, taiga, forest, jungle, oasis, desert mountains, deserts, mountains with an S. Okay, got it. Got it. Mountains advantage. Okay. Simple issue, but easily fixed. This is because the security tiger hasn't updated yet. This is a real modifier. We checked in the logs. That should be good. There are errors in here, apparently. Again, yeah, this is... Here about there. Third gain malt is error. Again, fertility is not in the base in this thing, so that's fine. These are not real errors. Okay. Nice. When did this get in here? Wait a minute. Did I put this here? I'm confused. Oh, that must be part of the base. Oh, it's part of the base type. Okay, cool. Didn't realize. Great. For a second I got really confused. Okay, cool. Anything else we need to define with this guy? Probably should pick his ethnicity. So let's do ethnicity is going to be Turk culture. Yeah, that's fine. Now we pick his stats. Okay. So martial, let's do a base of like 16 martial. Diplomacy, base of like 10 diplomacy. Stewardship can be like about 10, like 12. Intrigue can be a little bit lower, maybe like 7. Learning can be about 8. There we go. Let's make it a slight range too, so it's not the exact same every game. Let's do like anywhere from 14 to 18, so a little bit of variance. For diplomacy, let's do like 8 to 12. We'll just kind of, plus or minus 2. For this we can do 10 to 14. This we can do 5 to 9. This we can do 6 to 10. Great, okay, there you go. Those are his stats, those are his base stats, plus whatever he gains from all of his everything else. We made him loyal, ambitious. We probably want to give him some commander traits. But it's okay, he can probably just earn those. Or no, okay. We can do that maybe after creation. It's fine. Speaking of which, that's where we're at now. A trait. Let's do rough terrain expert and plains. Is it flat terrain expert? I forget the name of the trait. plains. Flatland? Flat? What is the name of the... I guess we could just scroll through and find it. As there's Desert Warrior, Flexible Leader. Let's just go to the top of these. Forwarder, Unyielding Defender, Aggressive Attacker, Military Engineer. Yeah, here's all the combat ones. So there's Logistician. Here, wait, no, let's do Commander. Oh, this is a good way to find it. I like Defender, Forwarder, Flexible Leader, Desert Warrior, Jungle Shopper, Weaver, Nicholas. Open Terrain Expert. There you go. That's what I was looking for. There you go. Thank you. Thank you, chat. Yeah, I see you guys are sitting in the chat now. Left Terrain Expert, Open Terrain Expert. So he does mountains and flatlands to again represent like the sort of mountains of the steppe and the flatlands of the steppe. Let's add trait XP. 100. Let's just max him out. You know, make him really strong. Cool. And then we wanted to give him a hook, right? We wanted to put like strong hook on him. So how do we do hooks? Add hook. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Add hook. Type equals, I think we wanted to do loyalty is the hook type. But we're going to look for an example in the game files real quick. Let's do it in events. Because there should be there should be a like add hook stuff in events, right? And one of these should be like a loyalty hook. Because loyalty is a strong hook. Yeah, loyalty hook is what we're looking for. And the target is we should probably save scope for the legend owner. Legend completer, let's call it that. Sure. Just in case we get some weird things with scopes here. Great, okay. So you get the hook. Sense. John Ashina, legendary commander. Oh, we should give him prowess. I forgot giving him a prowess score. Let's do like maybe like 16 to 20. That's good. Very good prowess. And maybe we also give him the knight education trait, right? What's the not in here. The traits. No, stop. That's too much. And we can give him Knight Errant. I kind of like that. I just thought of that. Let's do that. Let's give him Knight Errant. And let's give him a bunch of XP for it too. We're just making a super GIGACHD character here. Do like, let's do education, and we should be able to find the one for the prowess one that you get for getting the knight ship. Is it latest called the education martial prowess? Okay, cool. All right. Okay, great. This is going to be a really OP character, but again, that's fine. This is John Ashina. He's supposed to be OP. Okay. That's good. Let's not go any further than this. That's one. This is the father, right? So this is the father of the group. Now let's do the kids. Okay, mostly the same stuff, but we have to change some of the details. So let's do Shimo now. John Sekiro, dude, so true. So part of the list here, there's this guy named Shimo, who's like a skilled archer, apparently. So of course we're going to reflect that by giving him Hastaluder. So this is going to be Shimo. He's going to be the oldest son. He'll be 24. Give different traits. Let's maybe make him a little bit less GIGACHD than his father. So let's reduce the stats overall. Not 36. Sure. Keep the intrigue and the learning. The prowess can stay pretty high, but not quite as high. Okay. All this makes sense, correct, Dynasty? We should make his father the previous guy. So let's add a scope to this guy. Save scope. This is going to be John Ashina, because I think it's funny to call him that. Because I have a really good sense of humor. That's why I do that. His father is going to be John Ashina. Good. This will be Shimo. Legendary Hunter. Or Legendary Archer, I guess. We'll make him a Hunter as well, though. This is the oldest son. Good. So he's going to be, let's go Impatient. Or maybe Patient, because he's a Hunter. What am I saying? Patient. Loyal, Ambitious, and then what's one more personality trait for him? How about... How about Arrogant? Let's make him Arrogant. Now let's give him Hastaluder as well. Let's not give him Knight Errant. He doesn't get that. He gets Hastaluder. I think that's the name of the trait. No, it's never called that. It's Tourney Participant. Fucking Paradox. Tourney Participant. There you go. Okay. His health can be also 7. Let's make these guys live for a long time. They're legendary, you know? They're cool people. We can get rid of his commander traits. He doesn't need all these. Compassionate? Nah. He's a hunter. He can't be too compassionate. I want to make him arrogant. He knows he's good, you know? He knows he's good. Oh, did I not change the name of the YouTube stream, by the way? I didn't. My bad. Hold on. Change that. Making Turkic culture mod. My bad. Sorry, my bad. We forgot to change it. Who's gonna get? So let's give him the hunter trait. Is that the name of the trait? Hunter, sorry, hunter. Lifestyle _ hunter. You almost got me, Paradox. You almost got me. Lifestyle _ hunter. And let's give it experience. We're gonna max him out on both tracks. So the tracks are hunter. And we'll also give him Falconer XP. I think it's just called Falconer. Let's see. Falconer, okay. Great week so far. Nice. What's up, Recep Tayyip? Recep Tayyip Erdogan 2. Of course. The real one is not with us, unfortunately. And let's give him Hastaluder XP as well. Any participants. Track equal. I think it's probably gonna be archery. God. Oh, how is it? Oh, match forward only. Sorry, I took that off. Any participants. Let's see. The track should be. What? Okay, it's called bow. It's 100. Do you want to give him more? Maybe we also want to give him foot. Protects 3 on them. Yeah, you explained it before, I remember. It's pretty funny that they do that. Maybe we'll give him horse as well, because like you hunt on horseback when you're this kind of nomad as well, right? Go, okay. Hey Tarkus, the homeless DLC dropped a long time ago. You never made a video where you roleplayed as yourself, like dropped from a portal to the past like Samurai Jack. Why is that? I guess it was not that interesting. I don't know. This was not that interesting. Never thought to put myself into a video. Maybe it's a good idea. This all looks good. Correct. Should be the same dynasty. His faith is correct. Culture's correct. His father is John Ashina. The error up here, but we fixed that already. Experience in my coding. I don't know anything about coding. I just know how to do CK3 coding. That's all I know how to do. I know the game that well. I can just do that. Check out the hiccups. That's his son. Let's do another one now. Also added the hook. That's good. So this is going to be... So if you look at the legend... I think there's... I think you were looking at this, right? So they don't really have any other named people. There's a man from the Suo nation, north of Zhongnu. Maybe let these people be randomly named. I think we should make one of them named Asina, and she can be like a girl that's really, really GIGACHD. Oh, we should make this guy be intelligent. We should do that. Intelligent? Intellect underscore good. Too. Because I think you gotta be smart to hunt, you know? And this guy can have maybe good, can have good, physicality, physique. How much spaghetti code is too much code? You can never have too much. Is strong? Strong's a trait, right? Yeah, strong is a trait, okay. Good. Oh, did I? Wait, I was modifying... Oh, I was modifying the wrong person. Yeah, hold on, wait. This goes up here. Jeez. And let's get rid of it from here. We want this guy to be strong, and the one below is going to be Asen. Named after the intellect good should go... Should go up here. There you go. This is going to be Asen. Or is that... No, how is it? Ashen? How is it spelled? Asena. Sorry, Asena. This person isn't real, or rather isn't part of any legend. Well, this is, like, reference. This is gonna be like a beautiful, beautiful wolf woman, I guess. Beautiful she-wolf. Based on Asena from the legends. She's not gonna be a wolf, to be clear. She's going to be a person, but we're gonna base her off of the wolf. Got another message. What is this? Okay. The name's gonna be Asena. That's anything. There's gonna be female. It's gonna be 22. So her traits. Okay, let's sort of clear this out and kind of start from the top. Or I guess no, we don't have to do that. She's going to be compassionate. Passion. Wait, how do you do? What is compassionate in the game files? Of course, there's a... Oh my god. Okay, is it just called... Yeah, it's just called compassionate, I think. Yeah, it's just called compassionate. Okay, she's not gonna be arrogant. She'll be compassionate. She can be... I guess lustful. It was weird to write because I don't like to write lustful characters per se, but in the legend, the wolf gets impregnated by the guy. So, I mean, something going on there. That's all I'm saying. And finally, for a third trait, how about... Look at the list here. Trusting. Paranoid, Zealous. I think Zealous makes sense. I think Zealous makes sense. You can have Diplomacy, or maybe you should just do Intrigue. Big Kinky Legends, I guess I am, aren't I? Get rid of this. Doesn't need Turner Participant. The rest looks fine. Let's change her stats around, right? So she should be like 6 to 8 maybe. Almost should be like 13 to 18. Yeah, Gregarious. Actually, let's do Gregarious to Lustful. I think I prefer that. Nah, it fits the legend. I hate that it fits the legend, but it does. Gregarious makes more sense than Zealous, I think. I think that makes more sense. Let's do 10 to 14. Intrigue must be pretty high. We'll do like 15 to 19. Learning can be also quite high. Let's do like 13 to 15. Prowess can be a little bit lower. Although she's a she-wolf, though. She should be like very prowess, I guess, right? Let's keep her prowess high because she's like a she-wolf. A little bit lower than the other guys, though. 8 to 12. That sounds good. Now let's give her Beautiful, of course. Beauty Good 3, yeah. Let's give her... She has Loyal already. Let's give her Shrewd, like that. Shrewd. Okay. Anything else? Any other traits that would make sense? I should really go into the ruler designer to look at these and not just look at it in here. But then my game might run out of memory, so I'm good. Giant? No. Lee, Celibate. Saeed, that's funny. Historical character. I should give them all historical character for the memes. Gardener? It's an interesting idea, but nah, okay, I think we'll stick with those. Let's get rid of all these. Just need to be a hunter. Give the hook. Makes sense. I guess that's good, right? I guess that's good. Because she doesn't, like... doesn't really need more than that. It seems good to me. I think this is probably fine. So you get John Ashina, you get Shimo the Archer, and you get Asena. So we wanted to do 2 sons and 2 daughters, but I can't think of any other figures. Like, because these are kind of like the major figures of the Ashina clan origin story. So I can't think of any more figures to put in. But I think actually we go 1 father, 1 son, 1 daughter. So there, that's like you have all the, you have what you need kind of thing. That makes sense. Okay. Cool. That sounds good then. So they're all going to be in your courts. They're chilling with you. That's part of the legend. Think it's good enough? Yeah, I think so. I think it's good enough. This is the one where they're unrelated. When we do the mythical effect, it's the exact same thing, but they're just going to have the same dynasty as you. That's the only difference. You get the Tamga effect, get the events. You go down to illustrious, you get the Ashina unrelated family and the event. And we're gonna do the same thing, but we're gonna do related, and it's the exact same effect, but they just have your dynasty instead. Okay, cool. Good. Good. Excellent. Okay, we wanted to do the thing also where we change the name of your dynasty to Ashina. Is there a thing we could do that? Dot dynasty? This is gonna be difficult, I think, to find an effect for. No. I guess we can search through all of the SD effects. Set the dynasty house of the character. Okay. Now the problem with doing this is that then you actually do change your dynasty, and that's funny. But I think that it would mean that any renown bonuses that you took are gonna be like reset because you're gonna change your house. Oh, there it is. Set dynasty name. Wow. Okay, it's that easy. Jeez. Okay. Okay, great. Well, that makes it easy. It's literally right there. Alright. In that case, then, we can just take the exact same key as what the Ashina dynasty had. I believe you already found earlier. Yeah, so it's called this. I believe that's all we have to do. So you change your name to Ashina, but you keep your dynasty. You just take the name. What do you think is cooler, though, Chad? Do we want to actually... So here's the two ideas I have, okay? So either just change the dynasty name, and that's that, or actually set your dynasty to the Ashina historical one, and give a bunch of renown to compensate for lost dynasty perks. That's my two ideas. What do we think? Which one? I think it's probably cooler to go with the second one. But I'm curious what the gamers think. Because the Ashina clan, I think in the game already has quite a bit of renown. But I think it's way cooler to actually change your dynasty. You know? It's gonna be harder because you have to change everyone's dynasty, all the kids of all the kids, and everyone, all your descendants. I guess we could just do every dynasty member. Yeah, okay. Fair. Second one sounds cooler. Second one does sound cooler. So I think we're gonna do that instead. So we're gonna do... Is it possible to take dynasty to like a House of Ashina? Yes, you can. But let's do that. Can we do every dynasty member? Is that a thing? Every dynasty member. Yeah. There's one for, we saw it, was here. Set dynasty, right? Set houses, dynasty house of the character. The problem is that we want to set just the dynasty, not the house, though, is the thing. Do we have to do the house? Over here. Can't just like change dynasty. That'd be kind of crazy if you could, I guess. There is one for house head. Damn, okay. Just set dynasty name. Yeah, I think it was really cool to actually turn you into the Ashina family. That is like a really cool idea. I mean, we can do it as the house, but then I think we have to do it instead of doing every dynasty member, we have to do every house member instead, because we don't want to necessarily do everyone in the freaking dynasty. Thing is, the Ashina don't have... They must have a house. Will this work? This might. Let's see. Let's run Tiger on that and see if that works. I got a feeling that might not work. This also... Will this cause a game over? I don't think it'll cause a game over. Because you'll just... Because you can, for example, play as a bastard and then make a new house, and that's fine. Really curious if this works. It'd be crazy if this works. The Tiger's taking its time, which I understand. There's a lot of files to look through, but still. Okay, this is the part. Okay, interesting. This part doesn't work. Is it? Let me check the event targets, maybe. Hold on. Get me my... Where are my logs? Mods, get my logs. Okay. Event, give me event targets. What's it called? Maybe it's not... Let's see, house. Is it just house? It's a dynasty house? Okay. Sure, you can do that. I have to verify it again now, which is going to take a little bit. But it is what it is. Yes, this is the problem. Oh, maybe it's... Wait. Maybe? Let's see. Maybe? The problem is that I don't know... Like, the Ashina dynasty is defined by this number. But I don't know how the house is defined. See, it doesn't know what house that is. Damn. What are the... Let me, Okay, we're gonna launch CK3 here. We're gonna close it quickly because we don't want to get a memory leak crash, but we're gonna launch it and just check what the name of the house of Ashina is. We can figure that out. Should be easy to find. Yeah, we'll launch that. We'll let that load in the background while we try to think of this. Maybe we can find it in the text files. Ashina, of course. Interesting. Ashinas is another one. There was only one entry for Ashina in the entire thing. But are houses also called din underscore? I don't even know. Just do like anything. House underscore. Yeah, see, this gets the name like this. Okay. What's the name? What's the number on the dynasty? We can check. We can check like this actually. Yeah, see, it looks like they don't have a house in the Ashina dynasty. Unfortunately. Yeah. So how do you scope to, like, because every dynasty, if it has no houses, then it just is itself, right? I think. We'll figure this out. We'll figure this out. We're gonna find the House of Ashina. The Hashemids are in here. Okay. This is all the historic houses in the game, I think. Like there are any missing. Is Dulo in here? Okay. We'll find it in the game and then look at the localization files. Wait for this to load. Yeah, this is probably the best way. Find it in the game, look at the localization files, then go back from there. I think it's a really cool idea. We have to do this, right? We got to do the thing where like you make yourself into an Ashina, and then we'll just give a bunch of renown, because it does suck to like lose your dynasty legacies. But you know, I think it's part of the flavor. It feels worthwhile. I'll add an option to the event to not adopt the family if you don't want to, because maybe you want to keep your family name, and that's totally fine. I understand that. I'll add an option. Do that. In which case they can join your house instead. I do wonder, is there a way to make it so that you keep your house but you just change dynasties? That just changes the name, I'm pretty sure. I don't think these are going to do what I want them to do. We need a house. Okay, so let's go new game. We're not going to play the game, we're just checking for any Ashina characters. They should be in the history of some title somewhere.